Hey guys, so Brian here. Just want to make a real quick video that it was kind of surprising. Something happened. I got some more silver today. I wasn't planning on it because I was kind of waiting to get past the holiday and stuff. So and kind of see where I was at again. After this, Christmas and stuff. But the I just happened to. I came back from lunch at work today, and it was they had. Management had given like a Christmas card and like a Yeti cup or whatever. But in the Christmas card, to my chagrin, there was a $100 bill inside, and so I was pleasantly shocked, surprised about that. And so my first thought was, oh, after work, I may run by the silver store, one of my local coin shops here, and maybe grab some more. At least I knew I kind of wanted at least a couple Eagles because I'm getting close to getting a full roll done. I think now I'm like four shy, four more, and I'll have a full roll of 20 of them. And so I did grab a couple of these, and I was looking through his main stuff that he had out. This is the main guy I usually go to. He just does $5 over for most Eagles. There's only a couple of dates that he does more, like the 96 and I think 86 or something. But most of the days he doesn't really care. It's like 5 over spot on everything. And so while I was looking at them, most of them were 2014. There's a couple of more tarnished ones that were older, but he was asking, well, what dates are you looking for really? And I was like, well, I do prefer older ones. If I can find nice, clean older ones, then I like to grab them if I can. And he goes in the back, pulls out a whole, tub of them that already has sorted by date and everything. And I didn't know he'd never shown that before to me, so I didn't even know he had this. So he pulls it out and lets me kind of look through it, and he did tell me the ones, the 90, like I think it was 90, the 96. I think he said those are real expensive. He said those are going for like $70 or something. And I think the 86, the first year they came out anyway, I think it was 86 or something. But um, I think those are maybe 10 over spot or something. I think he said. So, but I just wanted some old. I just thought, well, if I can get older ones, I will. And so I didn't necessarily want the expensive ones right now, but I did get a 87. That's pretty nice. That kind of zoom in there a little bit. So here's 1987, and I got an 88. So, and I think I already had it. I had 187 already that I got from him before too. So 1988. So they're really good shape. So I was pleasantly surprised, and he had, like I said, just knowing he had a whole box over there, I was kind of like, well, I wish I'd known that before. But now that I know that, I'll see what he's got out in front. But I can probably ask. That's why I will say it's why it's important to get a good relationship with your local guys. I mean, really, man, as I learn all this about this industry, it's so important to have a good relationship. There was even one, I think I mentioned one of my previous videos, but one time, he even spotted me like $6 because there was a couple of coins that I wanted, and then I didn't have quite enough cash. He spotted me like $6, and then I paid him back the next time I came in and bought something. And he even forgot about it. Actually, I had to remind had to remind one of the guys there, But so it's just nice to have a good relationship like that with people, and then over time when they learn, kind of what you like and dislike or whatever, then it may kind of, they may tend to more, if they know they can sell it, they're more likely to buy it as well. So over time, say that good working relationship and just a professional relationship like that, then also we want people that trust you. They're more likely to buy from you down the road when you need to sell and stuff too. So I mean, he's bought for me before. I've swapped in a few things on some generic stuff, like some the 1/10 ounce generics and things like that I've swapped in. I mean, he did it no questions asked. I mean, yeah, he didn't even blink, and that was early on when I've only been there probably 4 or 5 times. But and so I got this other one. I recently got another my first wedge tail eagle one. Actually, I bought it from him too. I think it was 2016 if I'm not mistaken. But it was another video I just made recently. But he had this one also today, and it was really. I was like, man, I really was like, I really want that actually. And this one, I think I like the eagle on this one better than the other one because the other one was just kind of standing, but this one's in flight, so it's pretty cool. It was 2015. But I really like these. I really like the detail on them. It's pretty nice. It's but yeah, so I got that one there. And so all together, I think it was like $91, I think total. So I still got some a little bit of money back. So it wasn't too bad. Premium wise, I think this one was 6 over. These two, like I say, does 5 over spot on most of the Eagles. So, but pretty good, a little haul, I think, for that bonus I got from work. So I felt pretty good about it, and just excited to kind of add these in. And like I said, I think I'm 4 Eagles away from a whole tube, and that's not counting. I have one that's a colored eagle. That's like the painted one that I'm not really counting that one, but that one I'll leave out of the tube. But yeah, so 4 more regular eagles and I'll have it, and then then eventually I may start when I start getting more down the road. I know a lot of people put like they'll put a single date in the tube, so that way it's all like one tube is 2020s or whatever. Now I'm nowhere near doing that because I mean my dates are all mixed up. And again, if I can find the older ones, especially if it's the same price, then I'll go ahead and get an older one if it's in decent enough shape. Just because maybe down the road they could be worth a little more premium eventually. It might be a little bit easier to get more premium out of them if you can keep them in good shape. And that's why it's important, I think, to have the cases, in my opinion, just to try to keep these in best shape as possible. Otherwise, it will affect the value of them down the road. So, and one more thing I will bring up, I haven't done too much research on a little bit, but on the cleaning of coins. And I know, mostly it's considered bad to do. And I saw an example of that today because he had a couple of coins up there, and at first I was looking at him, but he had a couple of Libertads, and I really liked I liked the Libertads as well, and I'm wanting to kind of gradually build up to have a tube of those. I think I've only got 3 right now, but so I was asking about because one of the Libertads was in with the generics. And I said, "Is that a generic or is that an actual Libertad?" And he's like, "Well, it's a Libertad, but they had somebody cleaned it." And I was like, "Oh." And so I kind of looked at it, and he was kind of, I was like, "How do you know it's cleaned?" And he kind of he was talking about how it was too shiny, and then when he said that, I kind of like, and I was like, "Oh yeah, so it's not a proof or anything." He's like, "No, it's been cleaned." And that's when I was like, "Oh, okay." So that's kind of a good lesson learned because I wouldn't have even probably thought about it until I probably got home and compared it with my other ones, and maybe I may have just thought it was a proof or something. But no, he said it was cleaned, and that's why, so I was kind of lost interest in that one. But um, because I just, it just hurts the value too much and stuff. So then there was another coin. It may have been a Libertad. I can't remember now, but it was another coin that was also it was also cleaned, and it had kind of, it was too tarnished or something. And so he had that in another section as well. So um but just kind of a lesson there, just be very, very, I'd really research before you do any kind of like cleaning any coins and stuff. I don't even really know enough about it to even do that. But if you're, that's why I guess part of it is why I try to buy clean coins anyway, where I don't have to really mess with it too much. It's not really a big concern. Then, I think, maybe if anything, maybe spot cleaning or something, but definitely do some research before you get into any of that stuff. Cause like I said, it really can hurt the value of a coin. If you get into that, if you start cleaning it where they have these things you can dip it in and all that kind of stuff. But, again, I wouldn't do it until you do some real research and ask around to recommended methods and stuff. Don't just jump into it, not knowing what you're doing. But first off, if you're buying clean coins, then it's not going to be a concern. I mean, I don't mind paying a little bit more for a coin that I know I don't have to deal with. And then also, if you protect your coins, like with the cases and stuff, then I mean, you should be good as long as you're protected pretty good. Then you won't have too many issues probably with that anyway. So, but that'd be my recommendation, is do that. And if you get some stuff that gets damaged, something happens to it or whatever, I mean, you can always go try to trade it in and get what you can for it. and especially when the silver price drops down. Today it actually went down about $1, something like that, or 90 something cents or $1. And so when I got that plus the $100 like bonus I got today, I thought, oh heck yeah, I'm going to the store. I'm going to go grab some. So it kind of worked out well for me today, and I wasn't planned, but so just keep it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Keep on stacking, and comment below. All right, see you later.